guys, just Hockey here, back at you with another video, and boy oh boy do we have a topic to discuss today. The Vancouver Canucks acquired Conor, Garland, and Oliver Ekman Larsson from the Coyotes in exchange for Mr. 6x6 Loui Eriksson, Beagle, and Antoine Roussel. The Canucks also gave up the 9th overall pick this year in the NHL draft, a 2nd next year, and a 7th. Initially, I saw that the Canucks were having serious conversations with the Yotes about OEL and that he was about to be traded. This was in the early stages when the trade and the return was not announced, so I was really nervous on the move Benning was about to make. But after the full trade details came out and the return on what the Yotes gave and what the Canucks gave, I was surprised that it was actually not half bad as I thought it would be. But it was still pretty bad. It was said that the Canucks also got Conor, Garland in this trade and that we were sending 3 bad contracts back while also giving up the 9th pick, a 2nd, and a 1st. The thing is, all 3 of these bad contracts that the Canucks gave to Arizona all end in a year, while Ekman Larsson's huge $7 million contract is still going on until the 26-27 season, where he will be in his late 30s. Some of you out there will probably point out that OEL's contract is actually $8.25 million a year instead of the $7 million that I previously said before. But in the case of this trade, the Coyotes are actually retaining 12% of his salary every year until the end of his contract. So basically, the Canucks just traded 3 overpaid players this year just to get another one who is on much longer term and costs much more money, even after 12% was retained. The other players sent over to Vancouver, though, definitely weakens the blow dealt to us after this trade. And that player is Conor Garland. He was one of the best players on the Coyotes this year, recording 39 points in 49 games. There were many rumors that Garland was going to be traded, but Vancouver was definitely not one of the places speculated. He played 2 seasons in the NHL and looks to be a promising top 6 forward for the Canucks coming into next year. One thing to note though is that Garland is a restricted free agent and is probably going to get a better contract in the $4 to $5 million range. There was some fear that he might have wanted to not sign with Vancouver, but after an interview with Garland, it looks like he is more than happy with his departure to Vancouver. Now that the Vancouver side of this trade has been discussed, let's move on to what the Arizona Coyotes got in return. As mentioned before, they got Antoine Roussel, Beagle, and Loui Eriksson, who all combined to make $12 million a year, which is pretty bad for fringe fourth liners. The thing is, all of their contracts end in 1 more year. So basically, the Coyotes just took bad contracts for a year to get rid of one really poor contract and also get a couple of really good draft picks back. The Coyotes are going to have a pretty bad season next year, but that's okay because they are in a rebuilding state. They are looking long-term with the draft picks while Benning is entering dangerous territory, where he might be way too aggressive and desperate this offseason just to keep his job. For this trade though, only time will tell who is the winner, but the main factor is how well Ekman Larsson will play. If he does get back to his old form with a new team, Benning will definitely look like a genius and it might be really good for the Canucks. But if he continues to regress as he has been for the past few years, the Canucks might have to make some tough decisions over the years. But, like I said before, time will play the biggest role in finding a winner for this trade. Anyway, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed what you're looking at, make sure to hit that like button and press subscribe as it helps my channel out a lot. And it is also free to do. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.